You are welcome to Ancient's Voice of Africa Storytime.
The night I followed him, I learned why rich people never lasted long in my village. I was not supposed to be alive to tell this. In my village, success was a quiet death sentence. If your farm did too well, you fell sick. If your shop grew fast, your child got strange dreams. If your name started to travel farther than your shadow, the chief priest would invite you to give thanks. Most people never came back the same. I learned this the hard way. I grew up believing the chief priest was the cleanest man alive. He spoke softly. He smiled with his whole face. He prayed longer than anyone. He said the gods hated pride and loved balance. We believed him because believing was safer than asking questions. My father did not believe enough. He was a cocoa buyer. Nothing big. Just enough to send me to school and fix our roof. One season, prices rose. Buyers came from the city. My father's name spread. 3 days later, the chief priest visited our house at night. He said the gods were pleased. He said my father needed cleansing. My father followed him. By morning, my father could not stand. Within a week, he was dead. They said it was fever. But fever does not leave marks like rope burns on the ankles. Years passed. People kept dying. Not everyone. Only those who rose too fast. A man who found gold dust by the river. A woman whose palm oil business tripled. A teacher who got a city offer. All gone. Each time, the chief priest led the rites. Each time, his house grew bigger. New goats. New wives. New land. No one spoke. Fear lived with us like a pet. I survived by staying small. Until I didn't. I got a contract fixing phones. Word spread. Money came. I tried to hide it. I failed. One evening, the chief priest sent for me. That night, I packed a bag. I was ready to run. But my mother stopped me. If you run, she said, he will kill me instead. So I stayed. The shrine sat deep in the bush, where sound died early. He told me to come alone. I lied and said yes. I hid my cousin nearby. I told him one thing, if I don't come out before dawn, burn the shrine. The chief priest welcomed me like a son. He washed my feet. He prayed. Then he locked the door. That was when his voice changed. He asked me how much money I had. I lied. He laughed. He said the gods already told him. He said success attracts spirits that must be harvested. He showed me a pit behind the shrine. I saw bones. Human bones. Some still had cloth. I vomited. He smiled. That night, he tied me. He began the chant. I heard him say names. Familiar names. Dead names. As he raised the knife, the sound of fire cracked outside. My cousin had kept his word. People came running. The chief priest tried to escape through the back. He fell into his own pit. No one helped him. At sunrise, the village saw what had been hidden for years. The bones. The charms. The stolen gold. The land papers. The truth. The elders handed him to the police. Not the gods. He died in prison months later. Poor. Alone. Life changed slowly. People still fear success, but not like before. I rebuilt my father's house. My mother sleeps without fear. The shrine is gone. Sometimes, At night, I still hear chanting in my dreams. But when I wake up, I remember something important. Evil only rules when silence protects it. And this time, we spoke.